Singapore. In the red corner, from the United States of America and the beautiful state of Hawaii, Lowen, Tynanes. Malaho.
You say Khamitov is a young man at 27. Lowen Tynanes is 24 and still very accomplished. Undefeated in his 6 professional mixed martial arts contests. 2-1 in the One Championship cage. He's a state wrestling champion. Made his debut in Japan on the same card as his father. How about that? His last fight in the One Championship cage was this one against Felipe Enomoto. Remember him? He was a big name in the lightweight division for a while. Tynanes put him away, as he has done with a few other big names in the One Championship cage, including Fusile Colosa, Edward Folaya. This man is top quality. Just look at that V-shaped torso he has. Great big pair of broad shoulders on him. Been away from the one cage for 2 years though, had some contractual problems with another organization, but he's back. And this is quality that comes back.
Yeah, as you can see, his cage control is much higher because he has a smothering style. He is known for his wrestling coming from the Hawaiian State Championship, but he's also a finisher. So he uses his wrestling to transition into a submission. And he has his favorite submission by chance, it seems to be the arm triangle, because that's actually where he puts him in his wrestling game. And the scary thing is Steve, you said it, he is only 24 years old. So we are destined for some very big things from here.
Looks pretty relaxed too, doesn't he? Here's how they look standing side by side. As we've said, Khamitov is the older man, 3 years in it, but these two very much at the peak of their careers and fitness. Tynanes, the taller man by 4 centimeters. This is Kazakhstan against the USA.
Ladies and gentlemen, this next fight is 3 rounds in the One Championship lightweight division, and it's brought to you by Canon, delighting you always. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this man is a Greco-Roman wrestler, standing at 173 centimeters tall, weighing in at 70.3 kilograms, holding a professional MMA record of 18 wins, 3 losses. From Malash Pride, fighting out of Almaty, Kazakhstan, he is APFC lightweight champion, Kuat Naiman Khamitov! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he is a freestyle fighter, standing at 177 centimeters tall, weighing in at 69.7 kilograms, holding a perfect professional MMA record of 6 wins. From Hawaii Elite MMA, fighting out of the United States, KOTC light welterweight champion, Lowen Tynanes! And when this battle begins, your referee in charge, Joey Lepitan.
Sorry. Lowen. បាទប្រជជនជាទីមេត្រីអស្ចារ្យមែនទែនបាទសម្រាប់ប្រវត្តិរបស់កីឡាករទាំងពីរបាទកីឡាករអាមេរិកបាទ Tynanes ប្រកួត8 ដងឈ្នះទាំង 8 បាទមិនដែលចាញ់ទេ
This one could be a real cracker. Khamitov against Tynanes in the lightweight division.
Okay, fight!
This fight's brought to you by Canon, delighting you always. The touch of fingerless gloves.
កីឡាករមកពីកាហ្សាក់ស្ថានបាទខោពណ៌ខ្មៅមានឈ្មោះថា Khamitov ដែលសម្រាប់កីឡាករមកពីសហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកបាទ Tynanes ជាខោពណ៌ខៀវបាទលេបត
We still have 2 world title fights. We're broadcasting to a billion people. This is an incredible night of action.
70 countries tuning in, Mitch, and that excludes what's going on online, of course.
A billion people, Steve. And we are putting on a show for them tonight.
It is a big stage for these guys. They know exactly where they are. They're both in great shape. They both bring a lot of talent to the cage as well. It's not just about cardio and strength. These are skilled practitioners.
I I like Tynanes' striking. He seems so relaxed and comfortable in there. Khamitov is a little bit slower.
Và từ chỗ vai sân và cái lá có Kazakhstan và plot chưa đuôi bên mình.
Look, didn't he? Kamilov at the uppercut. In the end, he realized he was too far away.
I think a lot of people are underestimating Lowen's
Và cái lá có tay pi mình hiên trôi đôi kia và để ta tay cầm lăng được mình mong nhưng mà plot nhiệt hai chừng và lại chạy bàn.
Isn't that weird?
Cái lá có tay pi và số xương tay trên nạn miên smart phía và đi lên luôn.
For the second time, Joey Lopetin asked them to fight, and that's fair enough because they haven't actually landed a punch in anger just yet. There's been a lot of feints and short range punches coming in. But a minute and a half into this contest, we need a bit of connection with the feet and hands. Not that they're not trying, not being lazy, it's just a very cautious start. No one wants to give too much away. Both knows that the other is very capable.
បាទគាត់ជើងក្រោមរបស់ Tynanes.
The danger is, of course, if you go a little bit too untidy throwing a punch, both of these men are capable enough to take you down. We really do need a bit of a connection at this point. We are over 2 minutes into this, and finally these two get together.
បាទរុញ Tynanes បាទអប់នឹងសំណាញ់ដៃប៉ុន្តែបាទកម្លាំងរបស់ Tynanes ខ្លាំងមែនទែនបាទអាចរើរួច
to keep this fight on the feet, and you can see him stuffing the takedowns.
Who will draw first blood here, though, Mitch? It's Tynanes in the center of the ring.
Like I said, the wrestling seems to be just kind of nullifying each other.
Well, this is good refereeing from Joey Lopetin. Specifically though, perhaps a little bit more towards Khamitov in requesting a bit more engagement, let's say. As Khamitov is working his way around the perimeter of this cage, Tynanes is holding the center of the ring, and if anything is the one that forces the issue. And there's the right hand, the first significant punch, let's say, that's landed. It was an overhand right. He tried another one, was woefully short.
Guys, back in.
Khamitov is trying to get his bearings.
Tynanes was so quick. Takedown defense at first there by Tynanes.
Pushing on the head, pops right back out.
Very well.
Tynanes hasn't really started to initiate the ground game. He's only been trying to stop the takedowns.
Tynanes គឺជាកីឡាករដែលមិនទាន់បរាជ័យទេបាទសម្រាប់ការប្រកួត8ដងនៅ One FC.
Seems to be a
ចឹង
slight
បាត់សាររបស់គេគឺច្រើនហើយល្អទៀតផង
to Tynanes.
Guys, action.
See, Khamitov's good. The upper
បាទ
body
មួយនាទីចុងក្រោយ
Tynanes lands on the knee. Doesn't really have much behind it because he's up against the cage.
បាទជង្គង់របស់ Tynanes
Better.
In nature, this is not the kind of fight
បាទទឹក
we
ទី
were
1 កីឡាករ
expecting.
ទាំងពីរបាទ
Is
សម្
it
រុ
so
បគ្នា
much
បានត្រឹម
stand
វា
up?
យពីចម្ងាយ
We were probably expecting them to get to grips with each other a little bit more.
Yeah, you
បាទ
would
ធ្វើ
think so.
បាច់ស្ដាំរបស់កីឡាករបាទ
High-level wrestlers, you know, they
បាទ
just
ធ្វើ
kind
ចេញ
of
ពីការ
cancel
វាយ
each
រ
other
បា
out.
ល់
They
គឺ
really
ណា
can't
ជ
do
ង្គង់
too much to each
ដួល
other.
បាត់ហើយបាទកីឡាករ Kazakhstan បាទទាត់បានជារបស់ Tynanes
Final 20 seconds, and the action has really come all in the last minute or so.
បាទទាត់ជើងក្រោម
I would like to hear how Rich Franklin has this so far.
I wouldn't think there's too many ticks in too many boxes. He's shaking his head to my right here.
And the crowd seems to agree with Rich Franklin in the head shaking
Crowd's
displeasure.
getting a little bit restless, actually, to be fair, and that's justified. These two looking at the takedown well.
Defending a takedown doesn't really count the same as actually earning a takedown, but it does create some sort of tick marks that you're actually stopping the game plan of your opponent.
Right. All right, second round. Let's see if it takes on a slightly different character. The crowd here at Cage Side would enjoy that, I'm sure. Rich Franklin trying to score this one would enjoy that and appreciate it, I'm sure. And it might give Joey Lepitan an easier time because he had to warn them 2 or 3 times during that first 5 minutes.
Kazakhstan. Right hand to the body. Oh, Tynanes changes the game plan and shoots in for a takedown of his own. And had to come from the advice of his corner there to change up the game plan and mix it up a little bit. See how his legs
I was just about to say
over and kind of
whose legs are whose.
And so he can actually work closer up into the mount. It nullifies Khamitov's ability to escape out and move the hips away. So he's just slowly inching forward, right into the mount.
Moving his way up the ball.
Very well done. Khamitov's just kind of holding his head in position. Yep.
Spins round very effectively though. That's a great deal of strength from Khamitov. Well executed. Slipped with that kick. Landed a nice right hand though.
On the way up, yeah.
And a left hand as well. Khamitov showing some perhaps surprising to some of us good work with his hands. One of these fighters has to take charge of this contest because
Khamitov is eating some inside leg kicks there. He's going to slow down the shot. He's going to slow down all explosiveness. See how he lunges forward with a lot of these punches. Tynanes keeps working the leg like that. See how he switches stances? Yeah, he didn't like that.
The right leg to inside of the thigh, taking the bruising.
This packed house here in Singapore is trying to get behind the USA chance. Trying to inspire these two into some action. The entire night has just been filled with explosive action. And the Singapore crowd is kind of expecting that.
Good takedown defense again from Tynanes, using his weight and the center of gravity to make things difficult for his opponent. Khamitov very nifty the way he moves around.
Guys, work.
Nice little transitions, but Tynanes is just a slightly better wrestler, I think. Because he's able to stop all this. It's great balance demonstration by Tynanes.
Gives himself a nice wide solid base, doesn't he? So difficult to take down to the mat.
Good defense, very good defense.
Halfway through the second round, 7.5 minutes gone in this contest, the midway point.
And when you keep failing at your takedowns, that kind of eats away at your confidence. It just kind of demoralizes you. If you can't take down, you can't implement your game plan, and your opponent keeps stuffing it.
It's tremendously good, isn't it? Yeah. It's effortless as well. You have a man as strong as Khamitov trying to upend you on one leg, and he's still on his feet.
I don't know if it's effortless, but it is definitely impressive.
Seems effortless, but you're right.
He doesn't want to initiate the stand-up game, so he's just staying in tight with the clinch. He's got to mix it up here a little bit. We've got to see a change of game plan from Khamitov. We're approaching the 10-minute mark here quite quickly. And Khamitov is, according to Mr. Franklin's review of the first round, first 5 minutes, Tynanes was ahead. It seems to be doing more of the same now. Look at that takedown.
Those punches, though, just before they went down, were short by Tynanes.
Look at that. Takes him down that wheel.
Guys, action.
9 minutes gone. 1 minute before they get another rest.
Take your time. Bounce that elbow. There you go. Take your time here. Control the bottom knee. Keep him there.
Here we go. We're approaching the end of the 10-minute mark here. Tynanes is on top. Transitioning to the back, just complete control. Khamitov on the ground.
A couple of cheeky knees to the head from Tynanes. There's one to the midriff.
Guys, action.
Joey Lepitan calls for action once again. There's certainly been more of that in the second round than there was in the first half.
Yeah, at this stage, these guys are really slippery. It's hard to hang on to them.
White Slam swing របស់ Tynanes
10 minutes of
បាទស្ដាំថែមទៀត
energy
swing
expired.
swing របស់ Tynanes ចប់ទឹកទី2
So, all right. So 10 minutes down. Tynanes ahead on Rich Franklin's scorecard. I think there's still something to come standing up from Khamitov. He has shown some impressive single punches. Probably throws fewer than Tynanes, but he lands a higher percentage, I would imagine. They touch gloves.
អត់ទស្សនិកជនទីត្រីបាទចាប់ផ្ដើមការប្រកួតបន្តនៅក្នុងទឹកទី3ដែលជាទឹកផ្ដាច់ព្រាត់បាទវាងកីឡាករសហរដ្ឋអាមេរិកបាទ Tynanes ខោពណ៌ខ្មៅបាទលេបេតុងជាមួយនឹងកីឡាករបាទ Khamitov មកពី Kazakhstan បាទស្លៀកខោខ្មៅលឿង
second round, it's still anybody's game. In essence, the first round.
បាទជង្គង់ឆ្វេងស្ដាំរបស់កីឡាករ Tynanes
but let's think of it in terms of 10 and later
បាទចាប់ផ្ដើមបញ្ចេញក្បាច់របស់ខ្លួនមកថែមថ្មីទៀតសម្រាប់កីឡាករ Tynanes.
I think I like to see him set it up with something later, like an overhand right, and then possibly a leg kick. But he's moving well. He's still got a good big gas tank. Khamitov throwing the overhand right.
That's the one I think he lands a little bit more crisply than Tynanes. I think Tynanes misses a lot.
បាទស្ទុះចាប់បានល្អមែនទែន
Nice sprawl by Khamitov. Neither of these fighters seem to be showing any sort of fatigue. Very well.
It's a deal busier than the first 5 minutes, though, isn't it, Mitch? Yeah, you're right. I mean, that seemed to be quite clear that neither of these fighters were going to get too gassed. They're in great shape.
Yeah, I think that first round was just mutual respect shown to both combatants out there, and they didn't want to show their hands too quickly. You can just see the welts developing on that right leg. Tynanes defending well. Ducks under a punch.
The action is coming fast and furious at the moment as these two react to each other's moves.
Rolls through. He's attempting a knee bar, but Tynanes is rolling. He's in okay position, but that's kind of an odd torque on that leg. He's getting there. He's straightening it out.
Kicks it off, yeah. Just in the nick of time, I think, because that looked pretty sore.
Dangerous moment of the fight. And now Tynanes landing a little bit of ground pound and sliding up into the back.
He's turned what could have been a fight-ending move to his advantage at the moment. Tynanes drives his opponent against the cage wall.
There you go. Lock hands double. Lock hands double. Lock hands together.
And the takedown. That could be significant. We've seen great takedown defense from Tynanes. There he is on the offense. Will that be the move that seals this for him? Still 2.5 minutes to go.
Tynanes.
Step over to your left.
Guys, action.
Step over to your left.
He's got to try to move forward. He has to try to improve the position. You can see referee trying to push the action, get him to do something. He won't stand him up. He is landing shots. He improves the position. He passes into half guard when he only has one leg under his control. You can see the welts on that right leg of Khamitov. Landed from Tynanes inside leg kicks.
There you go. Keep going. Keep stopping. Keep going. Keep going. Big knee.
បាទមើលទៅ Khamitov ហាក់បីដូចជារឿងបាទគេថាទ្រាំបន្តិចហើយជង្គង់ទៀតរបស់ Tynanes ជង្គង់របស់ Tynanes
to the shoulder. He's going to look for another takedown and he gets it. Single leg this time. So 2 takedowns in the space of what, a minute 90 seconds. That's a big movement.
Make him carry your weight.
As far as the judges go, they'll be swayed towards Tynanes with that.
Well, work.
Tynanes is definitely showing his ground game here and his wrestling superiority against Khamitov. Khamitov just seems to be holding on, trying to reduce some of the damage from the ground and pound from Tynanes.
There you go.
Now he's trying to move, he's trying to roll.
Let's go.
Well, work.
Tynanes is just all
បាទជង្គង់របស់ Tynanes បាទ
minute and 10 seconds now.
នៅពីក្រោមពិបាកមែនទែន
Fancy that Khamitov has some work to do if he's to make up his ground from here.
Yeah, I think the only way Khamitov can end up getting the victory is if he can finish Tynanes, but it's not looking that way.
I think he looked pretty handy standing up, but this is where he's struggling now. Tynanes is so well schooled in these kind of positions and so strong. Battering his man around the rib cage with that left hand.
Well, work to finish.
You get it, Lowen. Let's go. There you are. Try and come up to the mound if you can.
30 seconds remaining.
Come up.
30 seconds left in the third round.
បាទ30នាទីចុងក្រោយ
One guys, work.
Let's see if Tynanes can get the finish here.
Work the finish.
Khamitov trying to protect himself with his hands, but he's wrapped up that right hand, Tynanes, very skillfully. So there's only one hand there to defend himself, and Tynanes is raining down the punches. He's receiving a couple as well, but not of the same ferocity as what the Hawaiian is throwing.
Very good.
បាទជង្គង់ចប់ទឹកទី
I just don't think there was anywhere near enough complete runaway by Tynanes.
Tynanes for me, Rich, how do you see it?
បាទរូបភាពដៃកីឡាករ Khamitov មកវាយឲ្យ Tynanes បាត់ដួល
those categories and actually scoring. I basically had both guys scored in each category, but Tynanes was just winning each category, and he's definitely gone with the victory on this one.
Okay, so we all think that Lowen Tynanes has won this. Likely to be a unanimous decision. A fight that started off slowly, got more and more intriguing as we progressed through the second round, and the third round was a good one to watch. Really enjoyed that third round. Lowen Tynanes, we presume, on his way to victory, and victory here means that it does put him in a good spot in the lightweight division. Here's Anthony Suntai.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards. And all 3 judges see it for your winner via unanimous decision. From the red corner, Lowen Tynanes!
បាទដូច្នេះជ័យជំនះនៅក្នុងការប្រកួតនេះបានទៅលើកីឡាករសហរដ្ឋអាមេរិក Lowen Tynanes.
Here to present the prize is Melvin Ho, Senior Vice President of Domestic Operations Group, Canon, Singapore.
And whoever wins that belt, whether it's Koji Ando or Shinya, defends it successfully, he may well have to deal with Lowen Tynanes in the near future. A couple of people have put themselves in that position tonight. Tynanes and Ariel Sexton.
Lowen, join
មករបស់ខ្ញុំ Dear Hero Scarf Post Acne ជាមួយសារធាតុផ្សំពិសេស 3 in 1